I think the world gonna end pretty soon. So fuck dating. Who want to move in? I got the house. I have no kid. We can raise your kid together. We can be a big old happy family. I promise not to get into your business. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I promise you, I'm not going to check on your phone, on your social media, on nothing. Drama free. Drama free. Promise you. That's a good deal. That's a really good deal.
All right, Shalom, Makyam. We would like to start off by giving our honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashua, Kakodash, double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who well, and peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. Up the Hobbit to my left.
Yashamath.
All right.
All right. And today we're going into the demise, all right, of the modern woman. All right. The demise of the modern woman. Because we are in the times now, you know, where we're in the translation of kingdoms. You see? And what's happening is, all right, there's a power shift in the earth, you know, and the power is shifting to the men, all right, that's least likely, all right, the world is expecting. You know, matter of fact, real quick before we get that, get the book of Sirach 11, I want to say 5. Yep, because we're in the midst of a power shift, and within this power shift, everything else comes with it, man. You know, and that's why brothers should be in tune with our power, which is Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, the source that's making the power shift. You know, 11 and 5. Yep.
Sirach 11 and 5. Many kings have sat down upon the ground,
yep,
and one that was never thought of have worn the crown.
Yeah, one who never thought of have worn the crown. And see, what's happening is, you know, the men who society has pretty much counted out, now the power is translating to those men. And it's the men, all right, of Yahweh Shai, you know, because Yahweh Shai is the next kingdom that's to come in the earth. And us being joint heirs, we're going to be able to partake in the spoils. So if this kingdom is being ushered in, what you're seeing is the mindset changing on the people. Now, there's a lot of people that's going to die because they're not an asset. They won't be an asset to the kingdom of come. Mm-hmm. Men and women of Israel, a lot of Israelites going to die. But you see that the mind, all right, of people is changing. The mind of our people is changing, man. All right, the men and women of Israel, man. You know, so that modern woman, you know, deal, you know, that was presented to us, because when you look at it, the men traditionally never stopped being men. You know, I say that narrative of niggas ain't shit. That's because that's the niggas that was promoted to you by the serpent. Because you look at a woman that had 2 or 3 baby daddies, majority of them niggas is street niggas. You know, they say niggas ain't shit, but you had kids with a nigga who philosophy come from the streets. You see, because just like in this camp, you got 8 brothers. Well, you have 8 brothers that pretty much are in middle class with no children. You know, brothers live by themselves. So that whole delusion of ain't no good men out here. No, that's what delusion. That's just a pool of niggas that Esau gave you and exalted. He exalted them niggas, and the majority of women chased them niggas. Now them same women 10, 15 years later, now you got 2 or 3, 4 kids by 2 or 3 of them niggas. Now niggas ain't shit. No, you was bamboozled, man. You know, and that deal that you trying to bring, you try to bring that leftover. You try, like the modern woman, majority of modern women are street nigga leftovers. You see?
That's a fact.
Yeah, but then you try to bring that to the table as if we getting some great deal. No, it's over. All right, we done got up from the table. The house of David has left the table, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
You got it, bro.
Sirach 11:5.
Yep.
Many kings have sat down upon the ground, and one that was never thought of have worn the crown.
Yep, and we getting ready to wear that crown, man. You see? Get that this Sirach 7:26. Yep.
All right, Sirach 7:26.
Yep.
It says, Hast thou a wife after thy mind?
Yep.
Forsake her not.
Yeah, so like Elder Yashwamba always said, man, really what we got, you know, most brothers, we got the best of the worst within Babylon. You see, we got the best of the worst. So within that, you know, she's kind of convenient for you. She aids, you know, she cooks, she cleans, she kind of, you know, she understands what you do, you know, she not in the way, you know. That's probably the best we're gonna get right now. Until they see us as salvation, then we'll get the real appreciation. Like your lesson you did earlier, you can't expect a whole lot from these women in these circumstances, because even that woman said that before she said it. She said, look, you feel like the world gonna end. She's saying that out of survival mode, you know. But for the most of these women, they still, this society is still up and running, so they still have the same mind frame as if a man is supposed to bend over backwards for them. You know. Go ahead.
Sirach 7:26.
Yep.
Hast thou a wife after thy mind?
Yep.
Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman.
Give not thyself over to a light woman. And the majority of modern women are light women. You see? Because you're going to tell, matter of fact, I'm going to get that word light in the animal line. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's a scripture in Proverbs. It's about, it compares a woman or a light woman, all right, to a swine with a nose jewel. Now, why does it compare a woman without discretion to a swine with a nose jewel? Because it's like, okay, this woman is beautiful, but she's dumb.
Yep.
You know, she has no, when I say dumb, I mean she has no discernment on the planet Earth. You know, she buys whatever image and lifestyle that Esau sells her. All right, being totally oblivious to the destruction she's causing to herself and her life around her, man. You know.
Now I got that word light. Now you go to the second adjective from the late 13th century. It said that of unchaste. All right, unchaste, which means she's loose.
Yep. Hey, well, you said it.
Yeah.
Unchaste means pure. So she's not pure, like you said. She's loose.
Yep.
And a word I'm gonna start using is abandoned.
Yep.
You know, you go into the word abandoned, it means somebody that doesn't have the free of restraint.
Yeah. Abando.
Abando, abando, man. You know, no morals live there. Just an empty house.
Yep.
You know.
It said both from the notion of lacking moral gravity.
Both of the notion of lacking moral gravity. That's where you get the word bimbo from.
Yep.
Because a bimbo is like a loose, sexual, lighthearted woman.
Yep.
But gravity means serious.
Yep.
So you have moral gravity is that you take your body and your respect very serious.
Yep.
All right. But somebody that's the opposite of that, that's these lighthearted females.
Yep.
So what type of man you ladies like? Oh, we like a scammer. We like a street nigga. We like a drug dealer. Hey.
Yep.
They twerking this shit.
Yep.
You know?
Light. It says the notion from the 1520s is of unimportance. Is of unimportance,
Yep.
man. So read that scripture again.
I'm sorry, brother.
You got it, bro.
All right, what's the Sirach 7:26?
Yep. Now that's the definition for light. So put all those definitions within this scripture, man.
Sirach 7:26. Hast thou a wife after thy mind?
Yep.
Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman.
To a light woman, a woman lacking moral gravity,
Yep.
a woman of unimportance. All right.
Yep.
Frivolous.
Yep.
Unchaste.
Yep.
Don't give yourself over to that, man.
Yep. Yep.
And that's what the society teaches you, man.
If I could just add,
Yeah, bro.
Esau took the image of a woman, like I said earlier. He took the image of a woman and deified her image.
Yep.
So when it says give not thyself over to a light woman, why are you tripping over a woman? You don't even know her yet.
Yeah.
But you didn't fall in love with her image and you're really chasing her image.
Yep.
Because he deified her image to the point where you think how she looks is who she is.
Yep.
You know?
And that's why, let me see. Let me get that real quick. What you just said, I got a precept for you.
Okay, come on. Hey, that's why through the spirit and power, you have I smell shy. A king is a businessman. You got it, brother.
This is Sirach 19:4. He that is hasty to give credit is like-minded.
Hey, he that is hasty to give credit is like-minded. Like those R&B videos, you see a beautiful woman walking down the street, you got a nigga like Cisco doing a 360, turning, singing to her. Oh, that's a bad bitch. Oh, you know how you giving credit and you hasty? Because you liking all her pictures.
Yep.
All you see is a picture of her half naked.
Yep.
But you liking all them pictures and shit, putting hearts on it.
Yep.
Selling your, giving her all this credit.
Yep.
You don't know her.
Putting your bid in.
Put your bid in, shooting your shot. On one of the websites, they got like literally a shot clock.
Oh,
you got like 30 seconds to shoot your shit, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. they got a shot clock, man. You know what I mean? And she ain't feeling you was on to the next nigga, man.
Through.
We through, man.
Hey, if you still in that game, you through.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's why we said the demise of the modern woman, man. We are bagging away from the table. There's no way we're gonna put ourselves in that situation, man.
And like you said, brother, the house of David has bagged away from the table, man.
You gotta be this extravagant, superhero, type figure for a light woman.
Yep.
Here it is. If this, if you get a cut, this bitch don't even know how to put a band-aid on, man.
Yep.
Light, man. But we passed that now, and see, the spirit is exposing all these things, man.
Hey, well, that's why Scripture says, "Flee ye youthful lust."
Yep.
When we was 13, 15, we was going crazy over that.
Yep.
Maybe early 20s.
Yep.
But when you come into this knowledge, what did Paul say?
Yep.
When I was a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things.
Yep.
You know?
What's that? I think it's Sirach 1 and not Sirach, Proverbs chapter 1. You see, because we came in this wisdom to evolve into something great, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we evolved past that, man. That's like you say, that's like a child, dealing with Eve, man, because Eve pretty much never left, grade school or high school.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever her prime was, which for Eve for the most part was grade school, junior high or high school, her mind is still there.
Yep.
Just like a nigga, whenever he was most popping, his mind is still there. You see, we've evolved, man. We're growing to judges and rulers, man. We don't have time to play these little ass game with Eve going on dating, because even the woman, she said ain't no dating.
Yep.
She said, I got a house. You see, ain't nobody got time to play all these goddamn game. Go ahead.
No, where was it in Proverbs?
Proverbs 1.
Okay.
Yep, 1. Yep.
All right, Proverbs 1 and 1.
Yep.
The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equity.
Yeah, see, we was brought into this truth to evolve into rulers, man. And it starts with what? Ruling over ourselves and then ruling over our situation. See, I'm learning now, hey, we here to conquer, man. Like this particular situation, the Most High put you in to conquer so you can overcome, man. All right, and we keep leveling up, man. And like you said, that youthful lust running out to Eve, and all that mindset that we had towards women. See, we evolved past that. No, man, what a woman's supposed to bring to the table is way beyond what Edom said a woman was. Like you said, some pictures, man. And pretty much what the majority of women just bring pictures, man. Because even when you do go see the woman on the picture, she don't even got that on. Like, damn. That was the whole purpose. I came, goddamn.
Yep, and she don't have that glory that she had on Instagram.
Like, damn.
You average as fuck.
Yeah.
Proverbs 1 and 4. To give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion.
To give subtlety to the simple, which was simple. We thought Eve was a trophy. We thought, a thought, was a trophy, man.
Where does we get the word simp?
Yeah.
They took it to an acronym, someone idolizing mediocre pussy. But simp, I think it goes back to simple.
Yep.
You a simple-minded man.
Yep.
A wise man will hear and will increase learning.
Increase. We supposed to increase past Eve, man. We look at Eve now as hell no. Why the hell would I add that to my situation? You see, you don't know how to do nothing. Why the hell, that don't even add up. Like a king, like every move, like a king, every move a king make is to forward his household or to fortify his household in some type of way. Like I was watching Game of Thrones, and Tywin Lannister, he was kind of on the wicked side, but as a man, as the head of his household, he was always making moves to try to forward his household. All right, because he told his son to marry this woman, Sons of Starch, because she was an heir, you know, to a certain kingdom called Winterfell. And then his son was like, I don't think she'll be happy with me. Her father said, I don't care about her damn happiness. You know, look, you gonna marry her, all right? You gonna become warden of the North. You see, that's how we thinking now, man.
And Esau doesn't have you thinking like that because the matrix is corporate slavery. So you don't have an empire to forward because you're just working to pay bills. So you don't even see yourself with a ruling class mentality, you know? All right, verse 5, Proverbs 1 and 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels.
Wise counsels. You see? Because even when we watch these videos all day, we're around counsel, man. And the spirit of hell, you know, where brothers say something that's obtaining to your situation, and you apply it, and it'll help forward your situation, man. You know, or smooth out your situation. You know? But the modern woman, what's that? Let me see it real quick.
Put this out real quick.
You got it, bro.
All right, Sirach 25 and 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. And the brother was just getting to that, man. All right. Well, I thought we were cultured to worship her image, to worship her beauty as though that define her character. But it said the desire her not for pleasure, because like Elder Apostle Rumloff said years ago pertaining to this verse, a woman has duties. So what's the difference between you getting a woman and adding her to your life and you getting a harlot, man? All right, because you could get a harlot straight off looks. So, but this woman, she has to do something that benefits your life, man. You know, I've learned that in this truth. If you know you kind of down and out, or you know, you might be at a low end financially, the most I might bring a woman your way to actually, you know, balance you out outside of sex. The sex is but for both of y'all. But the actual, she bringing something to the table that makes your life easier. All right, that's what you want, man.
Sex is a bodily function.
You
know, just like sneezing. You know, it's just it's a bodily function. That's why you have sexual organs. You see your organs function, man.
Well, her vagina is a bodily function. You know, that's the viscosity comes from the fact that she's gonna have to eventually give birth down there, and the act of reproduction is to build a family, right? So the reason why there's viscosity down there, so you can insert your penis, all right, so you can ejaculate your seed, plant your seed to build to produce the air. All right, it wasn't for just they took the pleasure of it and promoted it to you. Like Esau takes food, right? He takes the nutrients out and sell you the pleasure. You know, junk food.
Like even with Esau grocery store, he puts color in the fruits. He puts wax on the apples.
That's the makeup.
You see?
That's the eyelashes, the makeup.
He adds color to you know, celery glowing green. You know,
because the food is always called food porn. But that's how he did our women. He you know, you get those filters on social media and he deifies that woman. You know?
This is this is Sirach 25 and 20. It says, as climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the age, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man.
I think I went into the history of that word. You know, in the Middle East, it was sandstorms. So just imagine an elderly person in the Middle East walking through a sandstorm, man. That's how it has been in the household with the woman full of words. But you know where a lot of time that the foundation of that is? That paradigm of I settle for him. That paradigm of I'm the bad bitch and I settle for him.
Average. I settle for an average working man.
That's where you get that. Sometimes you're like a baby mama in the mall. She'll be walking 10 feet ahead of the man and their children. Because in her mind, she's the table.
And then she's also always on the prowl for a better situation. You know what the pergamy? Hypergamy. You see, she's on the prowl for a better situation. Like you said, like they come full of words that combative spirit. You know, because the woman, matter of fact, put my boo back on for a minute. I know brother claimed her yesterday. Hey, but this is gonna be the norm. It's gonna be cleaning these passing around. It's gonna be the norm. Millions of women gonna think like this soon. All right, in the midst of chaos, man. You know. And it's gonna be some women. It's gonna be some wives getting replaced. All right, you finna be out of there. You know. I don't have time to play around, man.
Some brothers don't know their value because they never had better.
Pretty soon. So, fuck daddy. Who want to move in? I got the house. I have no kid. We can raise your kid together. We can be a big old happy family. I promise not to get into your business. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I promise you, I'm not going to check on your phone, on your social media, on nothing. Drama free. Drama free. Promise you. That's a good deal. That's a really good deal.
I'm just gonna get Isaiah 4:1 right quick.
Yep.
I don't know if brothers caught that on my live stream, but he was playing that woman promoting herself to brothers because she know the Lord coming back basically. All right, Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, "We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel."
Yeah, that show is it's gonna be a mindset change.
Mm-hmm.
You see, the way of thinking gonna change. You know, because right now it's all about what can you do. You know, I was watching that show, that podcast, Mediocre Tutorials, and it shows some young girls in London, Jake's in London. You seen it?
Yeah,
yeah. Well, they were talking about pretty much Jake got to be 16, 17, 18 out their mama house and doing something that's gonna make them rich. All these unrealistic goals, see, that's gonna go away. The unrealistic shit that you want, that's finna go away. Because pretty much she was saying, look, I got my own house. You know, I'm not going to check your phone, your social media. You know, pretty much she going to be out the way. She just going to be there for an asset, man.
And just to add right quick, one of the biggest delusions in Babylon, and this is for middle, working Jake, the biggest delusion is who you are is not enough.
Yep.
But Esau pandering to the woman that how she looked was enough.
Yep.
Those two false philosophies are going to dissipate in the society throughout.
Yep.
You finish that?
Yeah.
All right, Isaiah 4:1 again. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, "We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy names to take away our reproach."
Yep. And that's the mindset that's finna be in the earth. Now, majority of women gonna be killed. But though the remnant of women, this gonna be their mindset, man. This gonna be the mindset for women to live in the times to come, man. That's why, you know, hey brothers, just focus on Yahweh by Shema Shot, man. You know, get that in I think Psalms 34:4. You know, all these things gonna come. You see, this gonna be the average. This gonna be the mindset of average woman soon, man. Go ahead.
Psalms 34:4. I sought Yahweh and he heard me and delivered me from all my fears.
37 to 4 slide.
Okay, come on. Psalms 37:4.
Yep.
Delight thyself also in Yahweh, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart.
Delight thyself in Yahweh by Shema Shot. So we should be in tune with this, in tune with our power. All right. Hey, it's bitter now. We deprived now, but pretty soon he gonna give us our heart desires, man. The Most High know what we want, man. He know what we into. He knows us better than us, man.
You can't get it while you in jail.
Yeah, you know. So hey, while we in this condition now, tap into Yahweh by Shema Shah, man. The suffering gonna be way worth it, man. You know, things gonna fall into our lap. We like I say now, a man has to try to do so much just for the chance, all right, of a decent looking woman. No, them days finna be over with, man. We come, hey, this thing is wrapping up, man. Go ahead.
All right, Psalms 37:4 again.
Yep.
Delight thyself in Yahweh, and he shall give thee the desires of thy heart. Commit thy way unto Yahweh. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass.
He's gonna bring it to pass, and that's why now we moving. We know these things coming, and it's really like, you know, okay, these things coming. Let me continue to get myself ready, man. All right. Because even in these times, man, these women gonna have to be led. So we need to have the mind frame, all right, to be stable, all right, established, all right, to be able to lead, man. Tapped in. We need to be connected to the power, all right. Our connection to our power needs to be as potent as possible in these times, man.
That's why brothers are getting on certain diets and they they trimming.
Yep.
All those things get you more in tune with your power, man.
Hey, you fall back, because you gotta look at everything from the outside looking in, man. Hey, when you detach from pleasure sometimes, it's good to live a bitter life sometimes, man. Like you say, a bitter diet, no sugars or something for a week, man.
Tap into it.
Yeah, you tap into it, man. Fasting, no social media, no, not even, just when you really separate, like King David, when he was he had to separate first, man. He was on the move in the wilderness. That was probably a bitter life, man. But then he came into his kingdom. Then he was able to multiply wise, man. So right now is the time to tap into your how by Shema shot, and we're gonna get all that on the back end, man. You see? Yeah,
real quick.
Yep.
Proverbs 18:1.
Yep.
Through desire, a man having separated himself, seeking and intermeddling with all wisdom.
Yep. A man through desire having separated himself. So yeah, we in the back, we playing the back, but pretty soon everything is gonna come our way. Everything is gonna be conformed to our life. You got to remember, how about Shema Shai controls the mindset that's in the earth. And what we're seeing now is Esau, all right, and his lies are being torn down, all right, because this is a kingdom built on deception. But now the Most High is exposing like this shit don't work.
The brother put on the comment board, it's nothing for Yahweh Shai to give us women.
Yeah, that's a light thing.
It's a light thing, but women comes with power.
Yep.
You got to get the power first.
Yep.
Why would the Most High give you an accolade to the kingdom before you get to the kingdom?
Yep.
That's how you know Isaiah 4:1. That's that transition.
Yep.
All right, going back to
that was in the Psalms. Get that Sirach 36:24. And this is what we coming into. I'm gonna read this from the brother while you get that. Okay. This from the brother Kazak Bon Yahweh, Isaiah 13:12. I will make a man more precious, all right, than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
Yep.
And that's what we're doing now, is making ourselves precious, man. How about Shema Shai is putting us in that furnace so we can come out that pure gold. You see? So what we go through now, the things we deprived of now, the Most High is just making brothers, all right, that pure gold. He's making us precious in these times, man. Because see, everything else finna lose value. The only thing that's finna rise in value is the men of Yahweh Shema Shai. Everything else finna lose value. All right, the dollar. All right, the modern woman. You see, the militaries of the earth. All these things finna lose value. This society, status. All right, the so-called high value men. All this finna go down, man. The only thing that's finna come up and be exalted is the men of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Everything else is finna collapse, man. Yeah, bro.
Sirach 36:24.
Yeah.
He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession.
Get up their possession. See, we tapping back into that mindset. All right, a woman is a possession, man. When we obtain women, we're going to be obtaining possessions, man. Go ahead.
A help like unto himself.
Yep.
And a pillar of rest.
A help like unto himself and a pillar of rest. Like we were talking about earlier, Esau, he pushed the narrative like, what they're saying, oh, they married like argued couples. I mean, they argue like married couples.
Yep.
They make it seem like that's necessary.
And one of the things that we unplug it from is that love is everything.
Yeah.
Spirit.
Yeah.
It's because they're damn little like brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
When you see the man and the woman in an American marriage.
Yeah.
But really, it's not the equal thing. It's really you're a ruler over her.
Yep.
That
Disney movie.
Yep. That
Disney
Pixar.
movie finna end.
Yep.
And now reality is going back to duty.
But if you notice in Esau's media, in the Hollywood, in the songs, there's no concept of Yahweh Shema Shai in those media.
Yep.
There's no concept of God. Like the religion is really love.
Yep.
There's nothing over their head.
Yep.
And
the love is based on the man being a slave to the woman.
Yep.
That's how the love is expressed, man.
Where it goes back to 1 Ezra 4, like going back to that king.
Yep.
He let that concubine take the crown off his head.
Yep.
And it said that if she was said, then the king would search to please her.
Yep.
And if she was happy, then the king was happy.
Yep.
But that's the storyline of the movies.
Happy life, happy wife.
Yeah, and he's pursuing this woman, but if he fucks up, then she's mad. Now the tone of the movie goes down.
Yeah, yeah.
But when he gets his shit back together, she gets back happy again.
Yeah.
Then the tone of the movie goes back up.
Yeah, the music.
Yeah,
yeah.
You know, the happy music playing out.
Yeah, yeah.
He had but the one thing they all have in common. None of them have a God in those movies.
Nope.
They never answer to a God in those movies, man.
Yep. So this is what we getting back to, man. That modern woman is the demise of the modern woman. Let me get that definition. And you can go into it, bro.
Okay, come on.
The word demise, man.
Yep.
This shit over, man. You know?
Mm-hmm.
The fashion of this world is passing away. Now, when you go into the noun, all right, demise, it says originally, especially, all right, from the 1540s, it said the sense was transferred to death, all right, at first, especially the death of a sovereign or other important person.
Hey, the death of a sovereign, man. All right? Because along with the death of Esau, Edom, it's the death of the queen of heaven. It's the death of the independent, because that's what sovereign is. You're independent, right?
Yep.
So you're about to lose your independent status in this society, man. Because really, in the spirit, you're like a joint heir to Esau.
Yep.
All right? But you're about to lose that independent status, all right, that you so happily enjoyed in this society, man. All right? The death of a sovereign, man. That's why, hey, Isaiah 4:1, if you look at the core of that, that's a woman promoting herself to you. Hey, get used to that.
Yep.
Get used to women they're literally selling themselves to you as to why you should have them, man.
Yep.
You know? Survival mode, man.
Changing the guards, man.
Yep.
Changing the guards, man.
Yep.
You know, so hey, brothers, you know, continue to stay on your purpose, because they talk about that in the red pill, but see, they don't know the true purpose.
Yep.
You see, we know the whole duty of man,
Yep.
according to Ecclesiastes 12th chapter. So, hey, stay locked in on your purpose, man. And the Most High it's gonna be light work. Women gonna be the least of things, man. Even the way we think of women now, it's gonna be completely on another level, man. The times to come, transition into the kingdom, man.
Yep.
You know, yeah, bro.
Hey, but with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, we want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakudas. Double honor to our apostles, great millstone, rule well. Peace and blessing to the house, stay with the elect. Baba Baal, Kwame Ashala, Shalom. Shalom, Akyam, Sakwanyam, Akwakyam, Shalom.